Welcome to the 2018 Bike Safety Rodeo event held by the Stillwater Police Department.
For the kids, younger kids, to come out and engage with our agency, other agencies. They have an obstacle course set up that they go through with some very basic skills.
Ready to go.
The bike rodeo is to help introduce kids to some safety and some skills.
We're just teaching kids the safety of riding a bike on the streets.
We have our riders, including our team, one of our team captains are here to show them the skills, to show them the way to learn how to ride.
They learn some safety tricks, some signals, maneuvering, and then there's some fun things for them to do with the bounce house and prizes from our sponsors and donators. Some foods and goodie bags and pointers, tips, popcorn, coloring station, things like that. The goal is, because some of them are brand new, they can learn a few things, practice their bike. It's a function that our agency puts on, and our Police Reserve Unit specifically organizes it. So they start with their registration, as you've probably seen. Right next is the mountain bike team. They do the inspections of the bike like I was speaking of. Then next will be the helmet checks.
All right, do you want to try this on now?
I'm with the Stillwater High School mountain bike team, and what we're here to do is community outreach and to help the children. We have our trained equipment managers here for the team. This is a good event to bring your kids. One thing it does, it really shows them the importance of the activity. When you give a child a bike, if you just slap a helmet on the head and there you go, honey, go out the door. It's the skills and the impression of the knowledge that you're now out there with other users of the city, of walkers, of cars, of stop signs and stoplights. It impresses upon them the importance of knowing this. Even if that one day they're not going to learn everything, they should learn that, yes, my parents think this is important, and yes, the community says this is important, and maybe it's something I should learn as a child.
Now, following registration, all bikes will be fully inspected by the Stillwater Area High School mountain bike team.
Yeah, start was good. That's okay. Should be all set.
And don't forget the bike helmets. They will be fully inspected too. Okay, we're ready to go. What's next?
From there they go down and they will learn how to do some hand signals. They'll get an instructional introduction to what this is all about. They'll go over some rules, some safety guidelines.
Yep, right. And so this way means what? This way means, yep. What about you? Which way is this way? Left? And which way is left? Yep. Perfect, guys. And you guys know, stay on the sidewalks. When you're biking, always wear your helmet. All right, stop.
The next station's a crosswalk. They cross, they walk their bikes. They learn to look both ways to stop before the next intersection.
And then you want, so you want to just stay as close to the finish as you can.
The next station is just a straightaway. They'll look back once over their left shoulder. The tendency is to kind of turn their bike with it, so it's practicing not to do that and trying to keep them going straight. It's pretty basic. There's two stations with a big turn. One will be back here. The goal is just to try to get them to learn, not fall, learn how to lean, and see where they're at with it. The other one will have like an abrupt stop at the end of the curve to see if they can do that, and then they practice mounting as well on that one. Right behind me is a serpentine and slalom. They go around the cones and kind of practice making little turns in short spaces.
Get a little
slider down there, just follow. And you're just going to follow me and the arrows, and we're just going to go nice and slow. All right?
How did you do? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was your favorite part? The cones? Have you been riding a bike for a long time?
Yeah.
You don't have training wheels anymore, do you? No. What grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade? What school do you go to?
Lake.
Lily Lake? All right. Are you excited for summer to start? Are you going to be bicycling a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
The last station just has some rocks and a shirt to kind of give them some obstructions. I missed one as well. There's one before it where they have to peek around a tree. So those are the ones we cover here.
See, you gotta look both ways so no cars are coming, okay? Stop right there. All right, look both ways, and then you can go ahead to that one. Good job.
You're trying to get to the end of the green tape without, hurting yourself. So you want to take the safest way. So we'll go one at a time. Go ahead.
So Austin, why do we need to learn bike safety?
In case they get into a crash, they don't crack their head open.
You know, we don't get a crazy amount of accidents on bicycles, but we get enough of them, and it's not just kids, it's adults too. So they hit their head. That's one of the main things that will happen. They'll hit it on the cement or the concrete or a curb or a structure, and that's usually what makes the accident so dangerous. So of course helmets they're required for this event, and they're encouraged for all riders.
So Charisse, why is the Stillwater Police Department involved in this event?
For events like these, we want them to see an officer, the friendly side, the everyday type of officer, and it's nice for them to see that at a young age.
Tell us, Calvin, are you recruiting future Stillwater Area High School cyclists?
And in maybe 5, 6, 8 years, when these kids grow up, they can come join our team and race for the high school team. So for cycling, for the high school cycling, we are at stillwatermtb.com. That is for the high school racing. We also have a nonprofit organization that advocates for school-age kids cycling and the trails. It is SASCA Trails, S-A-S-C-A.
Perfect. The Stillwater Police Department thanks all the participants and sponsors of the event. Happy safe bike riding, and we'll see you next year.